This is our third year at MacArthur Beach, coming with the Tibbies, which is awesome. It's always awesome to be with them, to hang out for the day. You get to share in like family, coming together, Mrs. G and Mr. G. Their families become our family, and every year it's fun to come together and eat and have that communion with them. So here we are again, enjoying that same thing with them, continuing to come back, continuing to show them our love and our commitment that we have for them and for the Philippines. So this is part of it. A lot of our trip is just like this. It's a lot of relationship building, a lot of time spent with people and conversations and family and friends, and it's just been a completely different trip. And to like give a synopsis of it would be just a picture of this is just immersing into the family, the families in the context that we have in the Philippines. So it's awesome. We love it and we enjoy it. We love the Tibbies. So yeah.
Well, yesterday we went to the Tacloban City Jail, and there were 714 inmates in the jail. And the guys and girls split up, and the guys talked to the guys, the girls talked to the girls, and we each had a time where we shared with them, had a chance to sing some songs, do some dramas, and preach. Mr. G talked to the guys and Julie talked to the girls, and we were able to have a good time of ministry with them and just encourage the prisoners. And then after we finished up with that, we played a basketball game with males from the prison, and there were about 12 to 15 of them that played, and they were really good. And we played in front of probably about half the prison, so there were quite a few people that were watching us. The pressure was on, and it was a lot of fun. We had a really good time. We ended up getting behind by 13 at halftime, so we were kind of we were behind by quite a bit, but we really didn't panic too much because we knew we could play with them. And anyway, we ended up losing by 3 points. We had a chance to take a three at the buzzer, and we missed it. It was sad, but it was a really good time. We gave them a good show at the prison. All the prisoners behind the bars were cheering and going crazy and excited whenever Joel would get an alley-oop pass, and even they were layup alley-oops, but still they were sweet. So yeah, it was a really good time. We were able to encourage the prisoners and play some basketball with them, give them all a show that made their day, probably week or even month. And it was a lot of fun. So yes.
This week we've had the privilege of spending some time with longtime ministry partner Jaime Balista's son, Delbert. He lives here in Tacloban, and he's a younger guy, maybe early 30s, and so he's been spending time with us, having fun, staying up late, playing cards with us, and he's also pretty aware of the area, and he's really good with language, so he's been a good cultural bridge for us to spend time with and show us around the city, play basketball with us today. And we got to see his home today and see how a single guy lives around here in Tacloban and what that looks like. And so it's been a really good experience for us as an immersion team, just to see kind of the life of a guy close to our age here in Tacloban. So.
Well, welcome to the TV family household. We are continuing International Yumba and doing fried chicken. The cooking experience here has been absolutely wonderful and crazy all at the same time. It takes a lot more time to cook here. It takes a lot more effort, definitely, just with finding produce, finding meat, stuff like that, bartering for meat prices. It's been a fun experience, and definitely learning more and getting more comfortable with it. Trying to Americanize a few meals and kind of learn from people and teach people as well while we're doing nutrition. Just trying to teach them a few things like, you know, keeping the skins on potatoes for more nutrition and stuff. So it's been a fun learning experience from the people here, and for me to teach some people around the world just a little bit about what I know from cooking. So it's been a good time, and it's been a challenge to kind of get in the kitchen sometimes, because sometimes they just want to cook everything for you and they don't trust you. So it's pretty fun. I really enjoyed it, and I think everybody's enjoyed all the meals so far, and we try to do a few things like spaghetti every so often. So, but yeah, it's been good times. I really like it, and you'll be expecting some more international meals at Yumba. So get ready for some pancit and some more fish and rice. So I love it. It's been a good time, and I love you.
felt letting us stay here with you guys. And I'm
I
just
fell
so
into the water
excited.
bucket because Diddy pushed me in there.
You're so sticky.
You are.